If you cannot sit in a room alone for 1 hour without your phone, without music, without noise, you are a slave. Not to a person, not to a job, to your own mind. And that is the most pathetic prison a man can build for himself. Look at your life right now. When did you last sit in total silence and feel good? When did you last spend a Friday night alone and feel powerful instead of panicked? You can't remember because you have been running. Running from parties to relationships to group chats to social media. Anything to avoid the one thing that terrifies you most: yourself. You chase relationships because you are lonely. You chase parties because silence makes you uncomfortable. You chase noise because without it, you have to sit with who you actually are, and you don't like what you find. So you fill every second, every gap, every quiet moment gets killed by a scroll, a text, a distraction. You are medicating, and you don't even know it. Here is what nobody tells you. The people you are attracting right now, the toxic ones, the users, the ones who drain you, you attracted them because of this. Because a desperate man has no standards. A man who cannot stand his own company will accept anyone's company. And that desperation, people smell it. Users hunt it. The wrong people love a man who can't be alone, because that man will tolerate anything just to avoid silence. You will never be happy with anyone else until you are happy with yourself. That is not a motivational quote. That is a law. It is as certain as gravity. If you are empty, you will find someone empty. If you are anxious, you will find someone who feeds on that anxiety. Your relationship will always be a mirror of your relationship with yourself. Always. So this is where it starts. Right here, right now, alone.
I need you to understand something. There are two ways to be alone, and most men only know one of them. The first is loneliness. Loneliness is the pain of being alone. It is the ache, the checking your phone every 3 minutes, the scanning a room hoping someone notices you. Loneliness is the feeling that something is wrong, that you are missing something, that you are incomplete. Most men live here. Most men think being alone is loneliness. They are wrong. The second is solitude, and solitude is something else entirely. Solitude is the glory of being alone. It is the warrior sharpening his sword in silence. It is the thinker building his philosophy away from the noise. It is the man who walks into a room alone, sits down alone, eats alone, and feels absolutely, completely, powerfully at peace. Solitude is not the absence of people, it is the presence of yourself. Blaise Pascal, French mathematician, philosopher, genius, said this over 350 years ago, and it has never stopped being true. All of humanity's problems stem from man's inability to sit quietly in a room alone. Read that again. All of humanity's problems. Wars started because men couldn't face themselves. Marriages destroyed because two lonely people tried to cure each other. Bad decisions made because a man could not tolerate 5 minutes of silence long enough to think clearly. Pascal saw it in the 1600s. It is worse now. You have a device in your pocket specifically engineered to make sure you never have to sit with yourself, and you use it every single time the silence gets uncomfortable. I sit alone and I feel like a king. I eat at restaurants alone and I enjoy every single bite. I go entire weekends without speaking to anyone and I come back stronger. You sit alone for 20 minutes and you start texting people you don't even like. That is the difference. Not circumstance, not luck, relationship with self. The Stoics understood this. Marcus Aurelius led an empire and still found time every single morning to write to himself. Not to his generals, not to Rome, to himself. Because he knew a man who is disconnected from his own mind is a man who is lost, no matter how many people surround him. Solitude is where your values are tested. It is where your character is built. It is where you figure out what you actually believe versus what you were told to believe. Strip away the noise, the friends, the validation, the applause, and what is left. That is who you really are. And you need to know that man. You need to build that man, because that is the man who will make every decision of your life.
Stop waiting for someone to save you. There is no one coming. No partner who will complete you, no relationship that will fix the emptiness, no person on this earth whose love will substitute for your own. If you are waiting to feel whole until you find the right one, you will be waiting forever. And even if you find someone, you will destroy it because you will cling to them like a life raft instead of choosing them like a partner. Save yourself, and I am going to tell you exactly how. Not with meditation apps, not with affirmations, with action. Uncomfortable, deliberate, character-building action. Go to the cinema alone. Pick a film you actually want to see, not one somebody suggested. Buy one ticket, sit down, and feel the discomfort of being the only person in your row without someone next to you. Good. Stay there. Go to a restaurant alone, not a fast food counter, a real restaurant. Sit at a table, order food. Sit with your own thoughts while you eat. No phone, no book. Just you, your meal, and the world moving around you. Notice how you feel. Notice the urge to pull out your phone. Don't. Take yourself somewhere you have always wanted to go. A city, a trail, a museum, a concert. Do it alone. Not because you have no one to go with, because you are choosing yourself as company, because you are worth taking somewhere good. It will feel weird. It will feel uncomfortable. People might look at you. You might feel the creeping anxiety that says something is wrong with me for being alone. Good. That is the weakness leaving your body. Every time you stay in that discomfort instead of running from it, you are building something. A man who does not need external validation to feel at peace. A man not controlled by the fear of being alone. A man who chooses his relationships from strength, not desperation. A man who, when the wrong person comes along, can say no, can walk away, can be alone again and be fine because he has been fine before. The greatest love story you will ever live is the one you build with yourself. Not in a soft, passive way, in a brutal, honest, disciplined way. Know your values, defend them, build your body, build your mind. Be someone that you respect, because when you respect yourself, you stop tolerating disrespect from others. When you love your own company, your standards rise automatically. You stop settling, you stop shrinking, you stop performing for people who don't see your worth because you already know it. When you learn to love your own company, you become dangerous because you no longer need anyone, and a man who needs nothing is a man who can choose everything. That is the goal, not to be alone forever, but to be so complete within yourself that your relationships are a choice, not a cure. Bring a whole man to the table, not a broken one looking to be fixed. Go find that man. He is waiting for you in the silence.